Can we have a discussion about who is going to be in charge of the nation's health care? Can we talk about this? Joe Biden has named Dr. Rachel Levine as Assistant Health Secretary, would be first transgender official confirmed by the Senate. So they named Pennsylvania's Dr. Levine as the Assistant HHS Secretary. He will be the first transgender official to be confirmed by the Senate. Don't sit here and tell me that I'm dead identifying whatever anybody. I am a woman, and I do not allow the patriarchy to direct my speech. Thank you. We women got the right to vote, and I will be damned if the patriarchy, the progressive patriarchy, tells me how I can and cannot speak. You can eat a bag of unflattering things if you think that you can do that. I'm going to lay that out there. What? I didn't say anything.
No, you did good.
Thank you. Man, you. But I am curious. There's a lot of there's some controversy that accompanies Rachel Levine, because Rachel Levine was accused of getting his mom out of a nursing home before some of these Cuomo-like regulations took place. But here's my bigger thing. Can we put everything else aside? Like all of the questions about the past performance and everything else. Rachel Levine does not look healthy.
No. Not at all.
Now, a different Rachel, who works with us for the first, was saying that she would not go to a trainer who was overweight, a physical trainer who was overweight.
A lot of us are in that camp.
Can you be canceled for saying that now?
What?
Because, and the reason I bring this up is because what have you been shown for the past however many months now? They put on Glamour, they put what I would define as a morbidly obese person on the cover and said this is healthy. And I'm like, Well,
it's medically described as morbidly obese.
Yeah. There's a difference between like the supermodel Kate Moss anorexic chic and morbidly obese. You know? I mean, there's a difference, neither of which I think is healthy. And size is different for person. But can we be honest here? I'm just saying Rachel Levine does not look like the picture of health. And I don't think that someone like that should be. I want anybody who is making any decisions about health and human services to look like they care about health and human services. Okay? I want them to look healthy. I want them to look fit for their body type. Look fit. It looks different for everyone, but they look fit no matter what the body type is.
Yeah.
Right?
Agree.
It's not saying everybody be the same weight. It's everyone be fit for your type. I don't think that this person looks fit or healthy, and I don't trust a skinny chef. If you're a skinny chef, I'm not going to eat your food.
That's a good point.
I don't trust you. Unless you're telling me that, no, I'm on like a strict medical diet because if I eat, X amount of grams of chocolate, I'll explode or something like that. Then I'd be like, okay. But you know what I mean?
And I don't know. I mean, what is the health and human services background of this individual that would qualify them for this
he's
position?
a pediatrician. Don't yell at me about...
Wait a minute. He
is a pediatrician.
He's
a man who identifies as a woman. I'll call him Rachel Levine. I'll do that. But don't direct my speech as a woman. Because then you're getting in my business. I'm fine with allowing you to do you. The moment you start bossing me around is when that ends.
Is it bad to ask about the mental health?
I do think I think it may be a mental thing. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I do know that Rachel Levine does not look healthy.
But the way the media celebrated and Democrats celebrated it wasn't the fact that this person was a pediatrician.
That didn't even matter.
No, that didn't even come into play. It was the fact that they were transgender. To me, look, less than 1% of people in the United States are transgender or identify as transgender. Mm-hmm. So why is this a giant virtue signal more than it is pushing the qualifications of this person for this position?
Because everything's a social experiment. And it's more important to show fealty than it is to actually do the job.
It's mind-boggling and frustrating.
That's it. Here's the thing with having everything be arbitrary as well. Drew Holden made a great point. Many of the problems in our political discourse spring from the fact that words no longer have a commonly understood meaning, and that makes it really hard to communicate and wrestle with ideas and issues. That's 1,000% correct.